Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. You get liver to here, make we go. Truth with the young for yeah, no fear. Oh. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk and raw, we dey talk and prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down, yeah. Now the hand don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hear me now. Now the real gist we they drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar. You get liver to here and make we go. Now only truth we dey have for here, no fear. Oh. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk and raw, we dey talk and prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down, yeah. Now the hand don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I alone now. Now the real gist when they drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar. Truth9ja don't come again. Stand with the bar.
One love, one vibe for my Naija people worldwide. Ooh yeah, you don't say we dey shout for peace, but them still they play us like film we no get this. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall. But me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go wipe away the pain. From Kano down to Lagos, man. Now the same red bread, they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No track, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go rain, peace go rain. For Naija, peace go rain. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go rain, peace go rain. For Naija, peace go rain. No more love, no more pain. Together we go rise again. See mama they cry for Market Square. Say her pikin no come back from there. Too much tension for the air. But love fit clean, I'm like fresh repair. Now time to build, don't be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. Hand where they give, no they lack. Make peace be our payback. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No tribe, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go, peace go, for Naija, peace go, no more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go, for Naija, peace go, no more wahala, no more pain. Together we go rise again. We be one people, one color, one tone. Don't let them use power, break your bone. My love be the real backbone. If you hold them tight, peace go show for home. Tell them send the fire, don't cool. Now peace go rule, make love be the two. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Naija, my land, make we join our hand. From just to Abba, from my Maiduguri to Ibadan. Peace go rain and king. One love, my people, till the end. Justice for Truth9ja, Nigeria, open your eyes. 7 years way past, she get one dream. Truth9ja from Benue, her heart they clean. She go school, make she find light, but darkness come turn, I'm to fight. Uncle Andrew, cousin Victor shame, them turn small, picking life to pay. 5 good years she cry, she tire. Till angel come carry her go higher. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Make we know. No more silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, her name go live, he no go fade away. She beg for water, her body weak. Our pain still there for the words we speak. Victor they flex with big motor online, while our grave they cry for time. Andrew waka free, cut no green move. But karma they come, he go soon prove. Plenty girls still they cry. Nigeria, you go closer. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Make we know. No more silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, leaders act now, no do later. Catch Victor, bring Andrew for paper. Use VAP law, protect our daughters. Stop the pain, stop the wahala. Judge where the ballet bread, no fit hype. Kama go jamu na make una decide. Oh, shout them, your voice still there. He go echo for street every day. Justice go come, he no go run. Till then we go beat the drum. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh. Yeah. One love, one vibe too. One love, my people till the end. Oh yeah. It don't tell we they shout for peace, but them still they play us like film. We no get tickets. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall, but me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go rip away the pain. From Kano down to Lagos, man, are the same red blood they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No tribe, no hate, no shame. Not together we go win this game. Peace go reign. Peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more wahala, no more pain. Together we go rise again. See mama they cry for Market Square. Say her pikin no come back from there. Too much tension for the year. But love be clean, I'm like fresh repair. Not time to build, no be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. And where they give, no they laugh. Make this be our payback. If love no day waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No tribe, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go reign. Peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more wahala, no more pain. Together we go rise. We be one people, one color, one tone. No let them use power, break your bone. Now love be the real backbone. If we hold them tight, peace go show for home. Tell them say the fire don't cool. Now peace go rule, make love be the tool. Yeah, Naija my land. Make we join our hand. From just to Aba, from Maiduguri to Ibadan. Peace go rain, he go rain again. One love my people till the end.
Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Hey, hey. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. Naija don't come again. You get liver to yeah, make we go. Now only truth with the young for yeah, no fear. Oh. If you no fear, I'm a beg waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk and raw, we dey talk and prime. If you fear truth, oh yeah, sit down, yeah. Now the hand don't start to make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hail you now. Now the real gist we they drop, no drama. Yeah. One love, one vibe. For my Naija people worldwide. Ooh yeah, you don't say we dey shout for peace, but them still they play us like film we no get this. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall. But me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go wipe away the pain. From Kano down to Lagos, man. Now the same red bread, they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No track, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win.
Yes, welcome to Truth9ja, where we speak nothing but the truth.
No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go reign, peace go reign.
And today we'll be discussing about the clash between the Boko Haram and the ISWAP. The clash that resulted to 200 deaths. The Boko Haram versus ISWAP clash, 200 dead. The hidden war in Lake Chad.
See mama they cry for Market Square. Say a pikin no come back from there. Too much tension for the air. But love fit clean, I'm like fresh repair. Now time to build, no be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. And where they give, no they lack. Make peace be our payback.
Yes, hello my people, welcome back to Truth9ja. Those of you watching me from YouTube, I do really appreciate you. Thanks for being there. TikTok, I'm just starting. I don't have much followers on TikTok yet, but gradually we'll get there. So welcome back to Truth9ja, the unfiltered, where we speak absolute nothing but the truth. We expose the rot in the government. We expose the rot in our society. All the things that has been going wrong in our country and how our leaders misbehaves. So we'll be diving deep into it this afternoon. It could be evening in your region or morning in your region, wherever you're watching me from. Thanks for connecting.
One love, my people, till the end. One love, one vibe for my Naija people worldwide. Ooh yeah, you don't say we dey shout for peace, but them still they play us like feel we no get this. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall. But me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go wipe away the pain. From Kano down to Lagos, man. Now the same red bread, they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No track, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go reign, peace go reign.
So as I was saying before, here we speak nothing but the truth to power and expose what the mainstream media won't tell you. All those things that the main media won't tell you, we will discuss them here. And today, we are diving deep into a bloody and a shocking event. Over 200 lives lost in the Lake Chad region as Boko Haram and ISWAP, two deadly terror groups, clash in a brutal war for dominance.
No be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. And where they give, no they lack. Make peace be our payback. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we
Yana da afuwa na yana mbere fa ndu. Ba. Ya na huwa le lambe ya mujana.
Trying for so many years now for God to liberate us since the government of the country has refused to do its duty, to do its job. God has heard our prayers. The terrorist groups are now fighting in-house.
Yana da afuwa na yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na huwa le lambe ya mujana.
It's a battle for dominance. This isn't just another fight. This is a war within a war. The same terrorists, once united under one flag, are now tearing each other apart. Is this not God's work? Is this not the handwork of God? This is the handwork of God. Those two are now crying for revenge. And God is at work. Whoever says God does not exist, needs to rethink and examine his brain. God serious.
For name, no tribe, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go, peace go, for Naija, peace go, no more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go, for Naija.
There is a saying in Nigeria: if you know how to allow your parents sleep, if you say your parents will not sleep, you will also not sleep. And since the terrorist group have decided that we Nigerians are not going to sleep, they too will not sleep. They won't sleep. That's how it is. No happiness, no joy for the wicked. So we are going to dive deep into what transpired yesterday, what happened yesterday. Boko Haram and ISWAP. And the battle still continues. This is God at work.
Yana da afuwa na yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na huwa le lambe ya mujana.
These terrorists are wiping each other. We should also go after their sponsors and make sure that they are also wiped out from the surface of this earth. Because if they are given a second chance, they will definitely regroup to come back again. So, God is at work. Now let's dive straight into what's happening. So we will uncover winning and what this means for Nigeria, Chad, Niger. Chad, Niger. An entire Sahel. Stay tuned. It's going to be deep. It's going to be deep, according to multiple intelligence and local reports. Heavy fighting erupted in the Lake Chad Basin, a zone linking Nigeria, Chad, Niger, and Cameroon. Sources reveal ISWAP launched a surprise offensive on Boko Haram camps after weeks of tension over territory and control of trade routes, especially fuel, arms, and fishing zones. For nearly 3 days, gunfire echoes across the islands of Lake Chad. At least 200 fighters were killed, bodies scattered along marshlands. Civilians fled in panic. Women, children, and traders caught in crossfire.
Together we go rise again. Peace go, for
Peace must reign in Nigeria. The question is this: who are they? Who are they? Who are these Boko Haram and ISWAP? Let's break it down. Boko Haram, led by the late Abubakar Shekau, became notorious for kidnapping girls and bombing markets. But after Shekau's death in 2021, a splinter group called ISWAP, Islamic State West Africa Province, rose under ISIS influence. While Boko Haram thrives on fear and chaos, ISWAP runs like a business, taxing fishermen, controlling fuel routes, enforcing Islamic laws. See the reason why I said that Sharia is a problem for us in this country? The government must do away with Sharia laws in this country, because that's one of the things empowering this terrorist, this Islamic terrorist. So these two factions, once brothers in ideology, became bitter rivals for control and funding from international terror networks, because these people are being funded by international terror groups. And who are these countries sponsoring these people? I will list their names. Chinese is part of those sponsoring these terrorists in Nigeria. I am accusing them. They are part of those sponsoring these people. Now the question is this: what caused this clash? What caused this clash? The Lake Chad Basin is a strategic position. It's in a strategic position. Who controls it? Controls millions of dollars in illegal trade. ISWAP accused Boko Haram remnants of betrayal and theft. In truth, it's all about money and power. Both groups are losing ground to regional military forces, so they are now fighting each other to survive, like vultures eating vultures. That's how it is. Whoever says his parents will not sleep will also not sleep. An eyewitness said, "We saw men fighting on the water." I'm expecting those videos from my sources over there. And when I get those videos, I'll still publish them. We saw men fighting on the water. The sky turned black from smoke. Many never returned. Villagers fled in canoes to Chad. Camps are overcrowded. Humanitarian agencies fear a new refugee crisis. So how it is now, the Nigerian military has pushed them towards the basin, towards the Chad Basin, has pushed them towards that region, and that region is no longer big enough for the two groups. So they are now clashing who takes control. As they are clashing who takes control, the Nigerian military is advancing. The Nigerian military is advancing towards those areas. So it's obvious that the Nigerian military has the power, the ability to flush out these criminals, but yet we are just silent. Most of them were colluding with these people. But now that the United States have picked interest, they have decided to do the needful. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. We must have peace in our country. We must have peace in Nigeria. Peace must reign. Our brothers and sisters from the north cannot continue to be killed like point and kill fish. They are human beings just like us from the south. They are human beings like us. So we cannot continue to tolerate the killing of our brothers and sisters. Despite the fact that my region is now being affected, but those that are being killed over there by this Boko Haram and ISWAP are our brothers and sisters. We are all in the same country called Nigeria. So anything that happens to them affects us down here. So it's a good thing that they are fighting each other. Our prayers are working. God is working. So the confusion that has been set in their midst should continue. They should wipe each other off the surface of the earth. The remnants, our military will clear off the remaining ones. So people already displaced by Boko Haram now running again from ISWAP. This same land soaked in blood once more. It's so unfortunate that when these people are clashing and fighting, the innocent citizens, the innocent people are always casualties in all these things. That's the sad reality of these things. Towards our government and the military response towards this. Peace must reign. Enough of this bloodshed.
Yana huwa na yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Yana huwa le landa ya mujana. Come kura. Yana huwa na yana mbere fa ndu. Pa.
Yes, I was very, very bitter. Very, very bitter about this APC style of leadership. A party that disobeys court orders, a party that disobeys court orders and obey the court orders that favors them. So I hated them. But from yesterday, I have seen results. And this result I have seen now has given me a different mindset. But that doesn't mean that I still don't hate APC government. I don't like them. I'm not hiding it. I am not hiding my feelings towards their way and their style of leadership. So, I won't shy away from that. But the truth is that when they do the right thing, we'll tell them what you have done is good. And then we'll also call them out for the wrong ones that they've done. So, Nigerian army and has responded. The multinational joint task force claims they are aware and monitoring the situation. But let's be real. How many times have we had that before? So just risk their lives. Yet logistics, corruption, and lack of intelligence weaken every mission. And why are they having these problems? They're having these problems because the military are infiltrated by these Boko Haram terrorists and these ISWAP terrorists. They have been infiltrated. That's why I always say it will not be well with Muhammadu Buhari. Anywhere he is, he will be in the deepest part of hellfire because he is one of those that recruited these people into the military. How can a government arrest military terrorist personnel after arresting them? You recruit them. You claim that they have been what was the word they were using then? That they are repentant terrorists. Integrate them into societies and then enroll some of them into our military. Those in our military are the ones. They are the ones giving these Fulani terrorists, this ISWAP and Boko Haram information about our military moves. That's why it seems as if our military are not succeeding in the battle against these terrorist groups. But I think we know better now. We know better. Peace must reign in Nigeria. Peace must reign. Whoever says there will be no peace will also not have peace.
Peace go reign. No more, no more pain. Together we go rise again.
Ya Allah huwa le landa ya mujana. Come kura. Yana da fu ana yana mbere fa ndu. Ba. Ya Allah huwa le landa ya mujana. Come kura. Yana da afu ana yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na huwa le lande ya murjana. Come kura.
You remember when the Boko Haram started, it was actually in 2002 we were in office. The president sent for me, VP, what do we do about it? It started in your behalf.
Oh, yeah. It don't tell we they shout for peace, but them still they play us like film. We don't get keys. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall, but me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go reap away the pain. From Kano down to Lagos, man, are the same red blood they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No tribe, no hate, no shame. Not together we go win this game. Peace go reign. Peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again.
So thank you for being there. I do really appreciate it. So all of you watching me on YouTube, I truly really appreciate. Now there's something the former vice president of Nigeria said. He said during their time when Boko Haram started, that the president called him, Atiku Abubakar said the Obasanjo called him and asked him, this menace called Boko Haram, because that's when Boko Haram started. How are they going to quell this? And Atiku said that he advised Obasanjo to invite the service chiefs and give them order to stop the killings, to stop these people, else they should pull their uniforms. And within a couple of weeks, they were completely eradicated. Now, why is it that Obasanjo's government was able to quench these terrorist groups called Boko Haram and the other governments were not able to? Jonathan's government came. Yar'Adwa's government came. Jonathan's government came and fought this Boko Haram almost to a standstill. And then they were frustrated by the APC. This current president today was part of those that frustrated Jonathan's efforts. But I'm happy he has woken up from sleep now. They frustrated Jonathan. Then they allowed these people to milk the country for how many years? For almost 26 years. For almost, no, let me say, APC 10 years, PDP approximately 6 years. 6 years plus 10, that's approximately 16 years of a terror group thriving in our dear country. Why some persons were busy making a hell of money from there, making sure that the battle does not end, that the insecurity doesn't end, because they were making money from it. They were making money from the blood of our brothers and sisters, being it Muslim, being it Christian or pagan. The fact remains that those killed are our people that are being killed. Yet, we have a government that looked away because it is not affecting their immediate brothers and sisters.
Then they introduce policy to buy us more.
Because it's not affecting their brothers and sisters. They kept mute,
Now through
allowing these people
Naija to suffering game.
misbehave, feel that they're on top of the world. I was shocked when I saw people protesting that they don't want America to come into Nigeria. And police did not arrest any of them.
Cause the PC don't show
None of them were arrested. And I asked myself the question, why?
government.
But if you come out to protest now that the government is misbehaving, the government is causing hunger, is causing people pains, police will spring from nowhere and start arresting people. This is democracy and not an autocratic government. We, the citizens, have allowed these people to
But one day,
misbehave and treat us anyhow they want.
may the truth set
But whatever has a beginning also have an end. It is our responsibility and our duty to put an end to this madness in this country called Nigeria. We from the south are quick to say there is no genocide in the north because you are not affected. Especially our pastors from the south. Some of them saying that what is happening is not genocide. And I say, well, relocate to that side with your church members and face what our people are facing over there. So I am happy that the military is already working. Now the question is this: when will Africa's largest army end the cycle of excuses? Because our military has been giving excuses. Boko Haram, there's no kind of grammar they haven't used. Boko Haram has been decimated. Boko Haram has been technically defeated. There's no kind of language Buhari's government did not bring during their time when he was the president. And I still repeat, it will not be well with Buhari anywhere he is. I know it's in hellfire, but he will be in the deepest part of that hellfire because he allowed these people to reign supreme, allow them play with the lives of people, rape our girls in the north anyhow, misbehave with our people anyhow, and he looked away. And I'm bold to say that Buhari himself is a terrorist. Because if he's not a terrorist, he will not allow the killing of our brothers and sisters in the north and in the middle belt. He was so shameless to even say that he sent the Inspector General of Police to Benue State. Sent Inspector General of Police to Benue State. And the Inspector General of Police did not go. And the Inspector General of Police was not punished for disobeying the president. Buhari was a terrorist for behaving and ruling the way he ruled. As I was saying, these terrorists regroup faster than we rebuild burnt villages. Over 3 million displaced people already live in IDPs camps around Maiduguri, Difa, and Njamane. Children born in camps know only fear, hunger, and gunfire. Is that not a country of disgrace? Is that not a shameless country? As if Nigeria is fighting external wars. Those things that we as citizens of Nigerians can't do in other countries. Fulanis from other countries will come into Nigeria and do it as if and nothing will happen. Though there's a saying that before a country rat will come to town to misbehave and do anyhow, town rat will have to give the country rat the permission to misbehave. So the town rat gave the country rat the permission to come and misbehave. These Fulanis from Sudan, from Burkina Faso, from Mali, Chad, Niger Republic, that came into this country were given a safe corridor, were welcomed like kings. That's the reason why they continued in their massacre. Our country now turns to a place where aid workers now come anyhow. People coming, flying from every part of the world, coming to give relief materials to people that were once living well in their houses, in their communities. Nigerian military, you are already gaining ground against these terrorist groups. But I think these Fulanis that are currently living in communities renamed after their own, these Fulanis should be arrested. They cannot come and chase people away from their own homeland and then occupy it as if it's their own. If the government really wants to work, it's not just about killing those in the north alone. It's about arresting those that are occupying our communities in Kwara, in Benue State, in Nasarawa and other states. These Fulanis that are occupying this place are the terrorists because they send the front soldiers to come and clear the path. Then their families come and occupy. So those families should be arrested. You cannot come and occupy a land that you never bought, that wasn't given to you, that you came and took. You hijacked by force. Aid workers now say food and medicine are scarce. Yet billions of naira meant for relief vanishes in government pockets. You see, the most annoying part of it is that when monies are released for relief materials for all these our brothers and sisters in the camps, is these same people in the government that still loots that money. That will tell you that the government is also a terrorist government. Because they enjoy to see people cry. They enjoy to see people suffer. Look at what happened recently. One lawmaker that lost 2 of his children. It was a very good example. And today he's pushing for the building of roads. Now these senators are giving constituents projects, billions given to them to go and do projects in their constituencies. What do? They eat this money. They refuse to build roads. They refuse to do any of these things. They siphon all these monies. Now, these children schooled abroad and they came back to the country. They came back to the country. They came back to the country and they decided to fly on our bad roads. They had a fatal accident and both of them died. The man cried. So all the money he has looted, all the constituents' money he has looted to train his children abroad has now gone to waste. Has now gone to waste. It's now pushing for the construction of roads. Must we have first-hand experience of pain before we do the right things? Must people die before we do the right things? I think we have 2 major terrorist groups terrorizing Nigeria. One I'm grouping ISWAP, Boko Haram, and other terrorist groups, both Fulani terrorists. I'm grouping them as one terrorist group. Those are unofficial terrorist group. Then the official terrorist group are those politicians. Because these politicians have killed more people than even this terrorist group, this Boko Haram, ISWAP, and the rest have killed. They have killed people with their wickedness. They have killed people with their wicked and evil policies. But no problem. We will deal with these politicians in our own ways. Let them deal with the Boko Haram and the terrorist group. As soon as we know, we now have peace. When we now have peace, total peace, that at least we don't have any fear of somebody coming to bomb us or somebody coming to slit our throats, we will now face the main terrorist that is in the government. Your senators, your House of Representatives are the terrorists we have in this country. Because they are the one frustrating the progress of me and you. They want both of us to be poor so they can always trample on us. It is time we put an end to this madness. The country is not meant for only them. The country is meant for all of us. They cannot be making policies that favors them because they know they are not spending from their pockets. We are the ones spending from our pockets. It is time we face them as well. But for now, let them resolve this Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorist group. The moment they finish with them, we will face them.
Now together we go win this game. Peace go reign, peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more blood, no more change. Yeah. One love, one vibe. For my Naija people worldwide. Ooh yeah, you don't tell we they shout for peace, but them still they play us like film we no get this. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall. But me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go wipe away the pain from Kano down to Lagos, man. Now the same red bread, they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No track, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go reign, peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go reign, peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more love, no more pain. Together we go rise again. See mama they cry for Market Square. Say a picky no come back from there. Too much tension for the air. But love fit clean, I'm like fresh repair. Now time to build, no be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. And where they give, no they lack. Make peace be our payback. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No tribe, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go reign, peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go reign, peace go reign. For Naija, peace go reign. No more wahala, no more pain. Together we go rise again. We be one people, one color, one tone. Don't let them use power, break your bone. My love be the real backbone. If you hold them tight, peace go show for home. Tell them say the fire don't cool. Now peace go rule, make love be the two. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Naija my land, make we join our hand. From Jos to Aba, from Maiduguri to Ibadan. Peace go rain and keep. One love, my people, till the end.
Peace must reign. Peace must reign in Nigeria. It is not. Peace must reign. It is mandatory. We are not begging for it. We deserve it. We are not forcing any of them to give us this peace. But they have no choice because that is what they signed for. They signed that every Nigerian must have peace. So since they signed that every Nigerian must have peace, that peace they must give to us. They must give us that peace. Else, there will be problems. They are claiming we are giants. They are claiming we are giants. Yet, they claim we are giants, yet we are crawling as giants of Africa. We are very quick and fast to say we are giants of Africa. Giants in terms of what? In terms of economy, we are fourth or fifth in Africa. We used to be first, but that has been taken away from us. We are now fifth. So what makes us the giant of Africa? Is it in terms of multiplication? Having too many children? Is that a giant of... Is that what makes us the giant? We claim to be a giant and we cannot live by it. What we experience every day is oppression by the police, oppression by the military, oppression by the politicians, oppression by everybody in office. That is what we face in Nigeria. And then we call ourselves giants. What makes us giants? Who is deceiving who? Peace in Nigeria is our right. If you know you are in the government and you cannot give us this peace, quietly leave that place. Let somebody that can give us peace come. I cannot be waking up every morning and the first news I see or I watch on TV is how our people in Kwara are being chased away from their communities, or how our people from Benue State have been chased from their communities, or how our people from Nasarawa State are being chased away from their communities. And we Nigerians keep quiet and allow these things continue to trade. And when other people are talking, this government will keep denying that there's nothing like that going on. And we are quiet about it. We are quiet about it. As if we are enjoying what is happening to us. So please, we have suffered seriously as Nigerians. We are suffering from the hands of insecurity. We are suffering from the hands of bad road. We are suffering from the hands of no power. We are suffering from the hands of no hospitals. We are suffering from the hands of all sorts of things. Yet, we are being punished. We are being punished every day by these politicians who doesn't care whether we live or die. So please, my brothers and sisters, it's time to wake up and say no to all these politicians that are depriving us of those things that we are supposed to enjoy. They are enjoying, but they don't want us to enjoy it. I won't say because I'm okay, I'm eating morning, afternoon, and evening. I lack nothing. I will now say I don't care. You should care because it will definitely reach you. If their bad road will not touch you, their lack of building good hospitals will touch you. If their lack of building good hospitals will not touch you, you maybe end up being kidnapped. And that money you claim you have and you are enjoying with your family, you will spend it. So you better talk. We better stand our ground against this terrorist government that have refused to give us those basic things that we need as people. They have refused to give us those things, yet they want to tax us. Our government, our military is gaining ground against this Boko Haram and ISWAP. And Boko Haram and ISWAP are now fighting each other. Fantastic. Fantastic. But then, what were they doing since? What were they doing since? Buhari's 10 years in 8 years in government. Tinubu's 2 years in government. That is 10 years. Wasted. Allow this to reign. Terror in the country. If someone tells us that this insecurity in Kwara today, that Kwara will experience insecurity, would they believe it? I've been preaching and shouting that you are not experiencing it, but it's coming down towards you. It's coming. If you think it's not touching you, it's coming. What is happening in Kwara today? Kwara is far away from the north. Kwara is not even supposed to be in the north central in the first place. I don't know the kind of mathematics and the kind of game they played and put Kwara in north central. Kwara is a Yoruba state. I don't know how Fulani find themselves into that place. And the government is doing everything humanly possible to make sure that they keep these Fulanis in that place. There's insecurity there. Kwara is not far from Lagos State. Kwara is not far from Oyo State. Kwara is not far from Ekiti State. They are very close. So if you think you are free, that you are not going to say anything concerning what these terrorists are doing, you think we are not going to hold our government to do the needful, to do what they sign that they will do, that you are far away from the insecurity, you are a joker. You are a joker. It is coming. We rather stand our ground. They say we are giants and we are crawling. All these songs, I produce all these songs. I do music. I never planned on recording music before, but all these things have made me, I think, my mentor, Idris Abdul Karim, thanks to you for giving me this motivation to do all these songs. I'm going to promote it because these are politicians, they listen to songs. My songs are protests for all the injustice happening to my brothers and sisters, wherever you are in this country, being it from Sokoto, Zamfara, Kafacha, any part of the country. You are my brother, you are my sister. And peace is what we deserve. Peace and nothing less than peace.
Justice for Truth9ja, Nigeria, open your eyes. 7 years way past, she get one dream. Truth9ja from Benue, her heart they clean. She go school, make she find light, but darkness come turn, I'm to fight. Uncle Andrew, cousin Victor shame, them turn small, picking life to pay. 5 good years she cry, she tire, till angel come carry her go higher. Justice for Truth9ja, oh, make a story touch this land, make we know. No more silence, no more lie, make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja, hey, her name go live, he no go fade away. She beg for water, her body weak, her pain still there for the words we speak. Victor they flex with big motor online, while I grave they cry for time. Andrew Waka free cut no green move, but Kama they come me go soon prove. Plenty girls still they cry. Nigeria you go closer. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh, make a story touch this land. Make we know. No more silence, no more lie. Make we shout, make justice rise. Justice for Truth9ja. Hey, leaders act now, no do later. Catch Victor, bring Andrew for paper. Use VAP law, protect our daughters, stop the pain, stop the wahala. Judge where the ballet bread, no fit hype. Kama go jamu na make una decide. Oh, your voice still there. He go echo for street every day. Justice go come, we no go wrong. Till then we go beat the drum. Justice for Truth9ja. Oh. Yeah. One love, one vibe. For my Naija people worldwide. Ooh yeah, you don't tell we they shout for peace, but them still they play us like film we no get east. Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall. But me I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go wipe away the pain. From Kano down to Lagos, man. Now the same red bread, they our vein. If love no day, waiting remain. Make we stop to the fight for name. No track, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. Peace go rain, for Naija, peace go rain. No more blood, no more change. Together we go rise again. Peace go rain, for Naija, peace go rain. No more love, no more pain. Together we go rise again.
Peace must reign is not a choice. Peace must reign is not a choice.
See mama, they cry for
Peace must reign in Nigeria. No more fights. No more battles. We have had enough. We have been turned. Our daughters have been turned to dancers on the internet. Our country has been torn. We no longer face those things that are bothering us, those things that are causing us these setbacks. We no longer talk about them. It's to go online and look for one girl dancing and shaking buttocks, and then people will be busy liking, leaving those things that are bothering us as a country. If our fathers that fought for this independence that we claim we have today, if they were following women's buttocks on the internet, where are we going to be today? I don't think we would have gotten this independence today. But Nigeria is not a country where people go and drag each other online instead of facing those common problems that we have. I'm not against girls dancing and shaking breasts and buttocks on the internet. I am not against it. But those things shouldn't make us to forget who we are. Post an educative video online now, you will not see likes. You will not see followers. But see any girl shaking breast on the internet, you will be seeing likes. You see likes. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of likes. That is what our country has been turned into. Other countries like China, America, all these European countries, some of these Asian countries are busy teaching their children on how to manufacture things. Do these things online, you will not even see views. You will not even see likes. Call anybody's name on the internet. You see people start commenting and sharing. That's the kind of country our politicians have turned us into. Unproductive people. That's what the government has turned us into. And we are happily as citizens welcoming it.
For me, I believe say we go rise again. Now unity go wipe away the pain from Kano.
If you think what I'm saying is a joke, go and do a recording of a creation of a thing, maybe some or any educative content, and post it. If you get views or likes, you won't get it.
Together we go rise again.
They look for any girl to wear a bikini and this thing and then just catwalk. You will see the kind of followership we have been turned to jokes in this country. We are not discussing on how to build our agricultural sector, how our youths, how our people can go into agriculture and turn Nigeria to an agricultural hub. What benefit are we going to get from all those shaking of bomb on the internet? What benefit is it to us? What economic value is it to us? We shy away from those things that are setting us back. Instead of us facing some of the things that sometimes I feel so annoyed. I feel so sad. We are trying to see how the government can sit up and do their job. Is it a crime to employ somebody and you start forcing the person to do his job? Are you telling me now that those of you guys watching me now on YouTube, are you telling me now that you are watching me right now, if you employ somebody to work for you and the person is not doing that job, you will start begging him to come and to do the job for you? The answer is no. All these politicians were elected to work for us. They are supposed to do the job. But instead of them doing this job, they shy away from this job. They leave the job. The job they now do is to loot. They make things difficult for us, turning our girls into prostitutes and all sorts of things. We are now known as a disgraced country. Is that a good title for a country that calls itself a giant of Africa? A giant that crawls on the ground. A crawling giant. Keep deceiving ourselves. Back to the insecurity. So the real victims of this Boko Haram, ISWAP war are not the fighters themselves anyway. They are innocent people. This war isn't isolated. It's part of a bigger network. Al-Qaeda, arms dealers, corrupt politicians from Libya weapon stockpile to goat smuggling in Niger Republic. All these things are connected. The Lake Chad region is not just a battlefield, it's a geopolitical gold mine fought over by warlords and sponsored interests. So my people, 200 lives is gone and the world moves on as if nothing happens. If two terrorist groups can wipe out 200 humans in 1 week and our leaders stay silent, then what hope remains? It's time for people, not propaganda. This is not a time for propaganda. This is not a time of going on the internet and watching women dash and shake their buttocks. This is a time of facing facts. Because if this country burns, you won't be anywhere in this country shaking this bomb that you are shaking on the internet. It's time for the people, not propaganda, to demand security, justice, and truth.
See mama, they cry for Market Square. Say a pikin no come back from there. Too much tension for the air. But love fit clean, I'm like fresh repair. Now time to build, no be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. And where they give, no they lie. Make peace be our payback.
So as I was saying before, we deserve peace, total peace. And people have been employed to give us this peace. And they are refusing to give us this peace. What are we supposed to do as citizens? The job of the president is to secure the nation from aggression any form of aggression. They have failed to give us this. Our people pay ransoms anyhow. Our government negotiates with these same terrorist groups. And they refuse to negotiate with those fighting for a good cause. What kind of country is that? That is a terrorist government. It's a terrorist government that shy away from those things bothering our citizens. It's only a terrorist government that can do that. I am Mr. Truth9ja, and this is the hidden war in Lake Chad. As I was saying before, I am Mr. Truth9ja, and I stand for justice for everybody. We need to build a country where the rich cannot continue to oppress the poor. Look at what happened to Ochanya in Benue State. Look at what happened to Ochanya in Benue State. What country thrives, grows with this level of wickedness? A small girl of how many years, raped by the uncle and the cousin, raped to death, and then our courts acquit the perpetrators on technicalities. Our judiciary is rotten. Our National Assembly are a bunch of idiots. When the National Assembly is worthless and the judiciary is worthless, what do you expect of the country? The executive reign with impunity, because nobody to checkmate them. It's time we wake up as Nigerians and fight for our country back and take our country back from these criminals that have decided to frustrate us. They have said that we are not going to have peace. Is there any person in this country called Nigeria now that is normal in the brain? We are all sick in the brain. None of us is normal. And what do I mean by none of us is normal? How much are you buying food stuffs today? And how much are you making at the end of the month? Someone with 4 or 5 children is paying 700,000 to 800,000 as school fees per term. You are feeding. How many hundreds of thousands are you going to spend to feed these same children? If you don't have your own house, you pay rent. Who cost all these things? The APC government are the ones that cost it. And we are acting as if everything is normal. Peace must reign is not a choice. It's our right. It's our birthright. We must have it, whether by hook or by crook. If Tinubu decides that it's not going to give us this peace, then we are going to continue to. I have written so many, those people harassing Igbos and all sorts of things. I am one of those that wrote letters to the US government about the atrocities committed by our government and this terrorist organization, because our government are the ones sponsoring these people. That's the reason why they misbehave and continue to do what they are doing. Because if our government is not backing them up, I don't think they will last this long. Look at what is happening now. Within a couple of days, our military have recorded massive success. That's to tell you that the government is complicit. They knew what was, they understand everything that's been going on. They know what to do. They know how to stop these people. Yet they look away because of interest. So it is time we hold our government accountable for all their wrongs. It is time people are supposed to be going to jail. Any person that misbehaves goes to jail. That's how it should be.
Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day
they say we are giants and we are crawling. They say we be giants, we still they crawl. Which giant crawls? Is America crawling? Is Russia crawling? Is China crawling? These are giants. They are walking tall. We claim to be the giant and we are crawling. Other small African countries make jest of us.
Now together we go win this game. Peace go.
Make jest of us. Our currency has been destroyed. Our currency no longer have value. 300 billion declared missing. How? A whopping 300 billion missing. How come? And I hit hand on my chest to tell you that money has gone to terrorists, to sponsor terrorists. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. But the more we continue to deceive ourselves, the more things will continue to go bad.
See mama, they cry for Market Square. Say a pikin no come back from there. Too much tension for the air. But love fit clean, I'm like fresh repair. Now time to build, no be time to burn. Make we learn from the past, no return. And where they give, no they lack. Make peace be our
Are we ready to learn from our mistakes? That's a $1 million question. Are we ready to learn from our mistakes? Have we acknowledged our mistakes as a country, as a nation? Because if you don't understand your mistake, you cannot build. We need a new Nigeria where everybody is equal, where everybody is the same, where nobody is looked down upon. Where a poor man's child will have an opportunity to go to that school he or she wants to go. Where a poor man's child can have access to good health care, and not only big man children. And this Truth9ja's case is something I have taken personal. It's a personal thing. Because if she was my daughter, I don't think I would even allow, I would have shot him dead already. What are they turning our girls into? Most rape cases in this country are treated as if it's nothing. Treating women as if they don't value. They don't have any value. It's unacceptable. We need to have a country that respects everybody and loves everybody. We're not like this before. We're not like this before. Who turned us this? Who changed us like this?
7 years way past, she get one dream. Truth9ja from Benue, her heart they clean. She go school, make she find light.
This is not the kind of government we plan for ourselves. It's unacceptable.
Them turn small, picking life to pay. 5 good years she cry, she tire.
The National Assembly introduced a bill, life imprisonment for defilement of minors. I think there should be a death sentence for rape.
Make a story touch this land.
Life sentence is not good enough. Death penalty for those who rape our girls, even our boys. It should be a deterrent. We are not a nation of animals, of wild animals. We are a nation of human beings and not wild animals.
Victor they flex with big motor online, while I grave they cry for time.
How would I feel that I have a child and be defied by an old man who claimed to be the uncle, and the government is not acting? What kind of country is that? Are we wild animals in Nigeria? It's unacceptable. I'm happy Truth9ja's case has been opened anyway. I will make sure that the uncle goes to jail. And wherever Andrew is, he must be arrested as well.
Catch Victor, bring Andrew.
Rape will not tolerate rape in our country.
Stop the pain, stop the wahala, judge where they
Please, ladies, young girls, tell your daughters, any of them that are raped, they should not keep quiet, they should open up. There's a huge punishment for those who do it. A huge punishment for those who do it. When you rape a child and the child gives birth, what do you think the child will turn to? Terrorist or what? Cannot continue to allow this criminality thrive in our dear country called Nigeria. We will also not allow our government to continue to divide us along religious lines, along tribal lines. Igbo man will say Yoruba is this, Yoruba man will say Igbo man is this, Hausa man will say Igbo man is this. Always looking for someone to accuse, when we all have one common enemy, one common terrorist group, which is the politicians. We are refusing to face them. We'll come back and face each other. They are the ones that gave birth to these terrorists terrorizing Nigeria today. They are the ones who funded them. They are the ones who brought them into the country. It's unity that can give us progress. All of us have been built unique. We all have our unique identities. The Yorubas have something to bring to the table. The Igbos have something to bring to the table. The North have something to bring to the table. Every region in this country has something to bring to the table. Nobody's an island. You have something I don't have, and I have something you don't have. You need that thing that I have. I also need what you have. That is how a country grows. That is how a country works. That's how a country works. We cannot continue in this path that the government has created for us. It's our duty to redirect this path. It's our duty to redirect this path to the right path. I remember when I was little, during Salah period, I'm a Christian. During Salah period, Muslim neighbors and the rest will bring rice, and we eat rice that day and get tired of rice. During Christmas, they will also come. We eat. Is that still happening today? Who destroyed this? Who destroyed it? These politicians did it. Together we go rise again. Because they know that they thrive when we are not together, because when we are not together, we can't question. And if a Yoruba man is the president, Igbo man will question, no, you are Yoruba, you are thief, you are that. Why Yoruba people will now protect their person, who is also a criminal anyway? And then if an Igbo man is there, Yoruba people will say, Igbo man is there. Igbo man is a thief. He's the president, he's a thief, he's this and that. Then Igbo people will come and shield their own man. It's our person. We will not tolerate it. We will not accept Yoruba people harassing our man that is there, even if he's doing the wrong things. Hausa people will do the same thing. Which country grows that way? Are we the only country in the world that has so many languages or so many ethnic groups? Why is ours different? We should have to ask ourselves these questions. Why is ours different? Why is ours different from other countries that are doing well and have so many tribes? Yeah. Were we like this before?
For my Naija people worldwide.
Destruction of properties in Lagos because they are from a particular region. Is that how we are going to grow as a country?
Them say we be giant, but we still they crawl. Every day they be like say we fall.
It's time we tell ourselves the truth.
For me, I believe say we go rise again
and build our country where our brothers abroad can come back home with pride. Look at the way they are. Look at the way they are treating our brothers and sisters abroad as if they are nothing.
Now together we go win.
When we have a country blessed, endowed with mineral resources, yet we suffer. We are abused. A country where foreigners used to come. A country that was a dream to foreigners.
Together we go rise again.
What changed? What changed? Peace must reign. When peace reigns, I believe some of us, our senses will come back to normal and understand that the common enemy are the politicians. And the moment to come together and say, politicians, we have had enough of this madness. You people must do the right thing. They will now sit up. You can see just a tweet from Donald Trump,
No, they lie.
our president and the other ones are now on their toes, working so hard to make sure that they are able to curtail these terrorist groups.
No hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game. This go.
It means that they have the political power, they have the willpower, they have the power to do these things.
More blood, no more change. Together we go rise.
So it's time for us, the masses, to also tell them, we also have powers to hold them accountable.
No more wahala, no more pain.
So when this peace comes, which I'm 100% sure, we'll have peace in no time. There'll be no more terrorism in Nigeria in no time. I'm 100% sure of it. The kidnapping in Nigeria will end. I'm 100% sure of it, it will end. Because there are foreign interests now. And Nigerian government will not want this foreign interest to come. Because if they come, they will stop them from looting. The looting now is now our responsibility to deal with. We will now deal with them in our own way and make sure that they stop this looting, that those money they are looting goes to those that it's supposed to go to. We will now face our National Assembly, which are clowns. Jobless people in our National Assembly shouting yay and nay without holding the executive accountable. After that, we go to our judiciary. Our judiciary is rotting. We no longer have judiciary in Nigeria. We no longer have judiciary in Nigeria. What we have are businessmen as judges. The highest bidder win the case.
For my Naija people worldwide.
And imagine a terrorist that was arrested was jailed for just 12 years. A terrorist that have killed thousands of people was just jailed for 12 years.
We don't get this.
Someone that is supposed to go for life imprisonment or death sentence was jailed for just 12 years. Only 12 years. Because they have powerful people in the government. I'm not shocked if some of these judges are also members of this Boko Haram and ISWAP. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. So, I'm saying a big kudos to our military, to our gallant soldiers that have recorded good progress on killing these Boko Haram terrorists. I'm grateful to them, and my prayers are with you guys. God is with you guys. God will protect you guys as you have gone to fight these idiots. God will be with you. You will go and come back in peace. Once again, I am Mr. Truth9ja. I am standing for the truth and nothing but the truth. I want peace in my country, where I can freely travel from here to any part of the country without fear.
Make we stop to the fight for name. No tribe, no hate, no shame. Now together we go win this game.
And my duty is to call out these criminals in government that have decided not to give us peace, that have decided to cause us pains. Instead of giving us peace, they give us pains. My duty is to call them out. They have introduced all sorts of bills like cyber bills to gag us, but that bill will not stand. It will not stop us from talking. We talk during the military. I don't see the reason why we cannot talk during democracy. Why can't we talk during democracy? We stood our grounds during the military. I think we cannot stand our ground during in a democratic government. A democratic government that is now worse than the military. More deadly than the military. No. We must talk.
Yana da fu ana yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na hu ale lande ya mujana. Come kura. Yana da fu ana yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na hu ale lande ya mujana. Come kura. Yana da fu ana yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na hu ale lande ya mujana. Come kura. Yana da afuwa yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na huwa le ganda ya murjana. Come for us. Yana da afuwa yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na huwa le ganda ya murjana. Come for us. Yana da afuwa yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na huwa le ganda ya murjana. Come for us. Yana afu ana yana mbere fa ndu. Pa. Ya na wale lande ya mujana. Kampura.